Is Beth here with Ben Franklin Crafts and Frames in Redmond, and in the middle of all of this crazy world right now, we thought that maybe the world could use a little more art and maybe some good projects to do with the kids. So I'm gonna start with a watercolor resist, and it's pretty simple, but hopefully it will keep the kids busy for a while. I know I've got some kids in my life that could use it, and maybe they'll make wonderful art for the walls. I'm gonna flip the camera down and I'm gonna show you what we're working with today. Let's see, this might be a little shaky because I don't know that we've done this in a while. Let's see if I can turn it around. Nope. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see what you're saying, but if you have comments or questions during the time that we're doing this, then please leave them in the comments and I will answer them when I'm done with the video. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? Oh no, this needs to be much taller. Oh well, this is okay. We're gonna make it work. Oh, you are welcome. I did see that comment. Yay. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to work with is Crayola crayons. I know it's backwards to you, but I think you'll get the idea. So we're going to work with some crayons. And then we have this really cool watercolor set. It's nice, it's portable, it comes with its own water brush, and it makes for a great travel paint set. So the way we work with this, I'm just using some regular watercolor paper. I'll show you. Kind of looks like this. I'm using 9x12, but you could really use any size. And I'm using watercolor paper because we're going to be getting the paper wet with paint. And why it's important to use this kind of paper is because if you use printer paper, it's not strong enough to hold up to all the wet that you're going to put in on the paper, and your paper may kind of crumble. So I'm going to use these crayons and I'm going to press down pretty hard. And I'm just going to make a cool rainbow. Let's just make like an outside scene because that's where it's fun to be. My rainbow is going to be sideways because I decided that's what I was going to do. Okay, so I'm going to make my rainbow. Did you know that rainbows are one of the coolest things out in the world today? They're on everything. They're on fabric, they're in paper, and they don't always follow the rainbow rules. So I'm going to just choose colors that I like. I wonder how big I can make this rainbow. What pretty colors. These are the colors that just fell out of the box, so I'm going to use them. If I could see what you were saying, I'd ask what else should be in our picture. But I'm going to assume that if there's a rainbow, there's two other things. Do you guys know what they are? I think there's a sun somewhere and some rain. You guys are probably much better artists than me. So I'm going to do a sun. And I'm bearing down pretty hard because I want the wax to resist the watercolor when we get to that part. Okay, raise your hand if you're having fun. I'm having fun. I'm raising my hand. But you just can't really see it, can you? How many rays does the sun have? I think we'll never know. So you can put as many or as little as you want. This is kind of relaxing, isn't it? And when your crayon, because you are going to get, do you see the little goopies on there? You just kind of brush them away. I feel like I'm going to use some blue now. Let's make some raindrops. We'll do a lot of raindrops because we're in Redmond, Washington, which is near Seattle. So if you're watching from out of town, tell us where you're from. We're just making art for fun, you know? Just to see what happens when we make it. Ow, I just hit my head on the table, you guys, because I was trying to see if you were saying anything to me. Don't do that at home. That's not as fun. No, maybe we will make our rainbow. Where should we make our rainbow? Let's just pretend that there is grass down here. Hi, Monica. Hi, Emily. Hi, Kat. I'm so glad you're watching. What color is grass? Grass is a lot of colors. I guess it depends on where you are. There could be dark grass. You can even layer your colors like this. Me too, Kat. This is a lot of fun. I'm glad to be able to get people doing crafts and art while we're all kind of locked up inside. Who is going to put something surprising in their painting or their picture? I wonder if someone will do a cow. Or I bet I know one little girl watching who's going to put a cat in hers. I think clouds might be necessary because that's kind of how rain happens. Fun fact, did you know that partly sunny happens during the daytime and partly cloudy happens at night? It's hard to be partly sunny at night, isn't it? But they're essentially the same thing. I'm going to use marks like this. To make some shadow on the bottom of the cloud. Let's see, what else could, let's kind of do a swing set. Now, is anyone really at the park when it's raining? Maybe not, but maybe they are. Okay. This probably needs some support systems in here. Excellent. Do you see what letters are in there? Look, there's 2 big A's. All right, I think that we're gonna start using our paintbrush. Now this pack of watercolor paints has so many colors in it, and we're gonna use a bunch of them. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna use some green. Now this brush is special because it has water in the handle, which is pretty neat. And I'm just gonna pick up some of this watercolor paint on the brush. Oh, sorry, Kristen, you're behind me. Sorry. And I'm gonna start filling in some of this grass. Did you see that? Look how it doesn't stick to the wax. Ooh, that's exciting. It's like it fills in spaces where color should be. But it doesn't stick, so you get lots of texture. What do you think? Did anyone go ooh and ah? Okay, what color should the sky be? I'm gonna do the sky in 2 colors. I'm gonna use a blue. And the sky, if there's no trees or buildings in the way, actually comes all the way down to the horizon. Do you know what the horizon is? It's way down here. It's like where the sky meets the earth. Here we go. Some places will be darker, but as we get closer to where the clouds are, I'm going to try to make it a little more gray. Watercolor is fun because if you use a lot of water, you can get a light color. And if you use just a little bit of water, you can get darker color. You see that? Pretty cool. And everything that you colored with the crayon still pops out. Okay, I'm gonna use this black. I know it sounds scary, you guys, but it isn't, I promise. Okay, I'm not gonna color the clouds, and I'm gonna use a little more water that I'm just gonna squeeze right out of this brush. Maybe we'll mix it with some blue so it's more navy. Ooh, here we go, look at that. I'm gonna use more water in here so I can get a really light gray. We'll just add some more water if it's too dark. And I think I'll continue to use a blue, but I'll use a different blue. Oh, look at that. That's cool looking. And it's okay if that gray and that blue mix together, because it gives it a cool color. And you can mix your blues together. Oh yes, look at this. Amazing. It's like I have a whole scene now. And it didn't take us very long, but you've got a lot of stuff to look at. I'm going to do another layer down here of green so I can have different colors in my grass. Well, there we go. Look, we have a rainbow with some sun and rain on a playground. So if you guys watch this video and you made a painting, I would love to see it. And I hope that you show it in the comments down below. Did you guys have fun? All right, I want to see all of your paintings. Leave them in the comments. And if you need any of these supplies, we carry them all here at Ben Franklin. We have watercolor paint, we've got crayons, we've got watercolor paper, and all the things you need to make this. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you have fun with it. Talk to you later. Bye. Maybe. This is the funny thing about live. Sometimes it's hard to turn the video off.